We're having a lot of technical difficulties up here in the new GWH Harris. Unfortunately, was in for the draw. Welby's in the zone, gets closed down, but still on the puck. And Red Deer takes control. They get it up. Out of the break. Quick shot. Good save right off, tied up on the draw, and Red Deer comes away with the puck. They got it back in their own corner. Funk gets it off, gets it up to Borbandy. Borbandy leaves it back behind the net to play it, sets it up for a defenseman behind the net. She loses. Comes Haley Eason. Eason in on the forecheck, doing a good job to grab a hold of that. We got Abby Borbandy who's got it. Lost the handle on that a little bit. Gets a cross ice. She's got it on the half wall. She's going to cycle it back into the corner where we'll power play the game. Body contact. Andy. Back at the points, we got Trotter, and it looks like Funk. Funk has it at the line, gets it back to Trotter. Trotter's got it. A nice 22 to go here in the power play. 16:47 to go in the period. Leduc settles it. She cycles that puck back. Red Deer shoots that one all the way down the ice. Allie settles that one behind the net she had there. And Red Deer gets tipped into the zone, and a hard on it. Looks like Welby. Welby's hard. Back in behind the net. Red Deer now takes control. She's got a lot of room to skate. She skates out. Makes it comes in. Weak one, but the goalie covers up, and we're going to have a face-off deep in the Red Deer zone. Again, sorry about the technical difficulties. We're back live. Red Deer wins control off that draw, but Yonker does a good behind the net. That could have been a penalty, but no call. The change, though, on that. And Bandy now comes out. Or Bandy, that puck. She has it in the corner. She tries to cycle it, but it's intercepted. All right, sorry. Face-off coming up deep in the Raiders zone. Kurlock wins that draw. She gets it back in behind the net. Yonker takes control. Welby circles it back. Comes out to the dot where Kurlock was on it, as well as Wiltshire. And in behind the net, Red Deer takes control. Sydney Trotter now controls it at her own blue line. Skates it up, chips it off the board to herself. All right. Red Deer tipped one in, but it was with a high stick, so the face-off out. They dump it back in deep in behind, and Natalie Funk goes to retrieve. In deep. Funk back there to take control. She's got it with McLeod. McLeod's out there, or Easing. Easing's right onto the slot. Shot gets blocked, and Josie McLeod gets, as there was a cross check as the interception. Shots now. Abby Borbandy back in behind the net to take control of it. Shot out, and Borbandy takes control of it, gets it back to the half boards, and we have a nice cycle going on. Wiltshire's got it. Over to Wiltshire. Wiltshire's now skating. She tries to take a shot. That doesn't get through. Borbandy now has it. Borbandy back to Sorry about that. Again, we're having some good rebound. Emma Dixon in there as well. It's Emma Dixon and Josie McLeod now out there. Stopped to the line, but it came into the neutral track and gets bumped into the official. She gets up and out of the penalty box, puts one on net. Adley steers that in behind the net. Where the Raiders take control and get it up the half boards where Eason had. Good job to get a stick in there. Along with the air, making sure no one comes through and makes any good job today, keeping things clean in their own end. They win. Just to the left of Alley. Leduc settles in for the draw. Raiders win that, but it's comes back to the point. Chiefs on their first power play. Alley with a big glove save off a one-timer. 2:20 left here. Shots are now even at draw, and Red Deer takes it, gets it back to the point. D-to-D pass. Comes across. Red Deer controls it in the corner. Borbandy. Cross ice pass. Couldn't be controlled, and Red Deer's trying to settle it. Gets it off. There'll be a 5-on-3. 47 seconds to go here in the first penalty. She's going. No, Borbandy is going for the trip. 1:16 to go. 5-on-3 here. Coming to the to Allie Kieran's left. Kurlock settles in for the draw. She gets that one scrambled off to the side and through traffic. Allie makes a reaching glove save on the 5-on-3. 57 seconds to go here in the first period. 20 seconds to go in the first penalty to Funk. She's already standing up, getting ready to come out. Red Deer controls it off the draw. Comes back. That should have been holding the stick on 15. And behind the net on Trotter. McLeod in on the draw. She scrambles 6 for the Chiefs. And we'll have 44 seconds left in Borbandy's penalty. Start the next period. I'm going to sign off for this period and ago, and now on the power play, Josie McLeod. That one's got to come outside. I can't remember what the time on the penalty was. You having a little trouble here in the new arena, trying to understand. What are they doing? They're calling it 11:51. And Welby's out there with Borbandy. Goes back to the point. Red Deer penalty. 11:23 to go. Red Deer trying to set it up. Trotter gets it in behind the net. And shot comes in. Alley with a good grab. Penalty kill. Leduc now out. Blocked in behind the net. Settle it up. All right, we're back for the third period. Impact here in the third period. And Leduc going in to take the draw. Pot gets it over to Matthews. Matthews makes a pass. Goes off Welby's stick and off to the rolls it now back. She cycles it back in, and Leduc now goes after it. Leduc tries to get it out in front. Comes back out in front and deep. Gets it back up to the top. For Borbandy. Borbandy puts it back to the point. Trotter with a shot, and that gets to net. Hopefully that'll settle down here and comes back to the point for Funk. Funk shoots it through traffic. Deflection just goes wide. Borbandy and Borbandy's back, or Trotter's back behind. That's now 25-12. Retrieve it. She takes that puck in behind the net, cycles it back the other way, and gets it up the boards. McLeod pushes it back. The third. And we're back. Sorry about the technical difficulties again. Red Deer enters the zone, gets it in behind the net, cycling back. Wiltshire on it. Comes into the slot, going to skate it out of her own zone. Brings it to center, dumps it in deep, but can't get it deep. And Ingram tries out, skates Red Deer to the center ice line, get it across the line. Shot comes in, gets blocked. Good job by Trotter to block that shot. She's got in the corner and gets it back in behind the net. Puck comes back to the line, but not out. Chipped on net, right into the corner though. Not a whole lot on that shot. And Red Deer again looking for a strike check. Into the corner for McLeod. McLeod. Red Deer Sutterfund Chiefs. Welby just missing up. The players return to the ice. 6 attackers on for the Red Deer Sutterfund Chiefs. Bandy, McLeod, Welby out there to kill the last 9 seconds of this game. Where Bandy's settling in for this draw. In the game for their first victory of the season. A 3-2 victory. Allie Kieran earning her first. They should build on that for next week when they are in tough against the St. Albert Slash up in St. Albert for